the session, and we'll look at our control panel, which we have a secure certificate for freetrust.net, but we haven't installed that in the virtual admin console or the machine. Okay, and I'm showing you this because you're not really a command line person.
Right.
So this is our interface to the machine, and okay. We have we can see that the machine's underutilized.
Yeah, you could do some mining there or something.
Okay, disk space is an issue, although we do have some backups on here that we can probably take off. You know, we're doing okay on memory with the stuff we have running. So it's a good target for the webhooks because they don't use much memory, any memory.
All right.
And we have the CPU available. Okay, if we go to the virtual min tab, okay, we see the domains that are added here, and you know we can add domains, create a virtual server. So this is resources we have. You know, when anyone says create a website or whatever, we can just create it here, and most of the system management is very straightforward.
Cool.
And then webmin I've always used. It doesn't, you know, it manages the machine itself, but it's compatible with virtual machine, and and both of them are compatible with the command line. With a lot of system consoles, they take over the machine, and you really can't use the command line anymore for management.
Yeah.
But if we look at our system, and we look at our users and groups, okay, we can I'm sure, I think this is right at the top here. Oh, we have create new users.
Yeah.
And
Kid Blake. 800.
Oh, you want to keep Kid Blake one more?
Yeah, that's my login everywhere.
I don't even bother to put your real name in. I don't know. We'll put bin bash. Bin shell is really bash anyway.
Okay.
And we'll have a normal password. And we just make it change me.
Right.
And force change at first login.
Yes.
We'll put yes. Group membership. Okay, and you need to be in DiviDAO.
Yeah, that's down below. I saw it earlier.
How come they're not alphabetical? They're just in the order I created them, huh?
There.
Okay, and I don't know. Every user gets a group of their own. That's why there's a lot of groups. Okay, home directory, copy templates to home directory, create user in other modules. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so you should be able to log into this console. Have it as freetrust.net 10,000. I guess DiviDAO.net 10,000 would work too. That's the console here. And it may be, we have to do something with usermin for you to have access at this point. I can always add a webmin account for you. But we don't need to do that right now. Okay, so we have an account. And we sign into the account. And I do a new group. Oops. Hello. How come I'm dead here? Am I looking at the wrong screen? It's supposed to be active, but I guess it died. You can log into the machine if you want.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. I just had to confirm the security exception. Oh.
Right, that's not an exception so much as it's a first time you connect to a host, you want to make sure that the certificate hasn't changed. And of course, the first time you come in, you didn't have it before, so it's always different.
Well, at Free Trust 10,000, I get the login screen, but the login isn't working. Not with ChangeMe anyway.
Okay, I'm changing my group to DiviDAO.
Okay.
If I spelled it right. Oh, change group. No, change group is for a file. I forget my Linux. Shucks. Oh, new group. Great. New group. New GRP. New GRP. Usually I use root permissions, but I shouldn't. The best thing we can do if we're going to cooperate on this is use a common group. We probably should make an RChain group, but since we're,
There is one.
there is some, one?
I saw an RChain group there.
Probably, yeah, it could be RChain.cc, or something like that. Our
Yeah.
chain, RChain, interesting. I have to look at that. Okay, so I'm just going to do an SU kit here,
Okay. Kit Blake.
Blake. And I'm going to put in change me. And it worked.
And now it's the first login, so you have to change me.
Well, I can, just hit Control C here and get out of it.
Oh, okay.
The question is, why didn't it work for you? It must be that you have your caps lock on or something, or we don't spell change me the same way.
Well, I tried logging in via the browser. Let me try SSH.
Oh, the browser, yeah. So you tried to log in into Virtual Mint.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's the question we wanted to answer. Okay, if we had added your account through Virtual Mint, you would have had an account in Virtual Mint. But we used WebMin, which is the machine management, rather than the domain management. The thing, what I was afraid of is it would make your real user ID kitblake.divvydow or something like that.
Uh-huh.
So let's see, if I say go to divvydow.org and I edit users, see, it made Killian.divvydow. So if I added it here, you would have been kitblake.divvydow.
Ah, okay.
That's why I didn't add you here.
Okay.
That's so that you can have the same username on many different domains on the same machine.
Okay. Well, with SSH, I'm in, and I changed my password to a good one.
Okay. Now you want to change directory.
Yeah.
The div. I can type tab. It fills it out. divvydow. Public information. Public.
Okay.
RChain.
RChain.
Okay, so I changed into that directory.
I'm in.
Okay, now I see the files here.
Yeah.
Okay, and
they're all owned by DivvyDow, I see. So do I have to change to DivvyDow?
no. Okay, I'm going to change modification group plus, right? Because some of them don't have group right permissions.
Right.
And now they'll all have group, oops, operation not permitted. Okay, so now I have to do a sudo. So I'm trying to evolve this to a state where people can work on it under their own accounts.
Right.
Without necessarily needing sudo. Now, we can certainly give you sudo. There's no problem with that. But I don't think you really want the responsibility of having sudo on this machine.
No. Well, I mean,
it could become a pain in the butt if you don't have it. That's for sure.
yeah. I mean, if I can do SU min divvy dow and become divvy dow, that's enough, right?
Well, the thing is that not everything's divvy dow. Some stuff is RChain, stuff is me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, if we look in the subdirectories or whatever, well, I mean, here it's all divvy dow. So I was working as divvy dow when I did it. vi sudo and okay, we have user machine equals commands. I wish I had some examples here, so I always forget how to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, when you log in the next time, you'll have sudo. You shouldn't need it for now, though. And I would say don't use it if you don't need it.
Oh, so I have to log out and log in again.
If you want to, no, I mean, to have sudo you do, but you don't need it right now.
Okay.
Okay, so we're still in the RChain here. And I'm just going to become root here for a second.
All right, I logged out and I logged back in, and then I typed SU minus divvy dow, but it's an authentication failure.
What?
No.
What did you do with sudo? What? SU divvy dow like I just did?
I did SU minus divvy dow.
Minus space you need.
Yeah, minus space. Shall I do just SU?
Did you do sudo? You see what I typed? Sudo SU dash divvy dow. I don't know what you did. If you didn't type sudo,
you have sudo before it. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me. Who am I? Divvy dow. Okay. That worked.
okay, and see this command here. 404 not found. Okay, well the file moved. So you have to get the file from the correct path.
Yeah, but don't you want to go down a directory into a test directory or something?
Actually, this is the test directory where we're set up right now, which is a little weird.
Ah, so public HTML is the main directory.
Sort of. It's not really. The root of the directory is /WordPress.
All right, WordPress.
So I I link this in, okay, I put the actual script is in this the slash WordPress.
Okay.
The problem when you install it. The other thing is to change the configuration to the RChain slash, make this the live directory. But right now it isn't. It probably should be the live directory. So you want me?
So now I'm in WordPress and I see RChain welcome PHP.
That's the one that's the one we're running.
That's the one we're running.
That's the live one.
That's the live one. So now I go down to which directory?
RChain.
Okay, and now I see less, and I see RChain welcome and RChain welcome 1. Okay.
What? Where am I? Oh. I'm in Jimmy Dow. So,
and if I go far enough back in the bash history, then I can probably do a get. Yes.
if you see here, okay, well, we have links here. Am I in public HTML? No. Okay, this is in public HTML, WordPress. I see there's an RChain directory there.
Okay. I am down in the RChain directory, and when I go back through history, I find, where's that wake at? Hang on a minute. I find HTTPS raw GitHub user content, la 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 la, RChain welcome PHP.
Right. If you look at my screen, you'll see in the WordPress, actually the public HTML directory,
Right.
we have the links to GigLife and RChain in there.
Okay.
Okay, so if I just go to RChain, I'm actually in the WordPress RChain.
Right.
And I can see I have a link to the directory itself here.
Right.
because
okay.
it looks for the init welcome in a sub RChain directory.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, I just moved RChain welcome to RChain welcome 2.php. And in my shell, I have the wget command lined up, so I can get RChain welcome now. Shall I do that?
Sure. I don't know if you want to share your screen or.
Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Okay, so I just got, where's annotation? Hang on a minute. Oh, it's a fun color.
How come I can't find annotation?
Yeah, it's up there. When you're hosting, it's up there in that little pop-up thing. Oh, but now I'm getting a not found error on this command, which was this one here, this wget.
Right, and we got a 404 error.
And yeah, no, actually, now I because somebody moved the file, and that somebody was me. Hang on a minute, let me fix the path.
Okay, just hit up arrow and then backspace or whatever.
Yeah, let me projects bots welcome bot. And slash after that. Okay, so we go up one. Come on, give me the cursor. One of the problems with annotation is it takes over your cursor. So, okay, now we're back. And now we go back up, master RChain welcome PHP. And here I insert master projects welcome bot slash RChain welcome PHP. That should be it. And we got it.
Okay. Now you want to test it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a very basic test. You can just type PHP in the name of the file to see if there's any syntax errors.
Okay, well, actually, okay, let's do that. PHP, first check the syntax errors, and RChain, welcome dot.
I don't see you typing.
Oh.
Okay, well, I see the result of it. Okay, and of course, all these properties are missing because we didn't give it any data.
Yeah.
We didn't post any data to it, and we can post some data to it and see if it works, and it does look like it works. Let me, I'll put the curl command in the chat. Okay.
Okay, hang on. Let me copy that one. So now I run this.
Okay, and we see the result. We see the echoes. We see the result of all the echo commands in the script.
Yep.
Okay, and we see this is really the data that we used was captured at some point. It's in the file. It's in the file.
Oh, the icon. We didn't get the icon. Hang on a minute. Let me, all right, that would be welcomebot.png. So now I'm going to get a binary file. Is it also raw? Can I just do this?
Yeah.
We got it. Okay, now we have an icon in the right place, and now we're going to curl again and see what happens. It looks the same.
What's wrong? Is something wrong?
Maybe not. Hang on a minute.
It looks like, well, we have the invite. Okay, we got the channel, we got the inviter. We didn't do the post. And that's probably because the data that's posted there is not, let's change the cat data, enter. Okay, so why don't we use this data?
That looks fine.
Okay, so change the file name to data in the curl command. What?
Like that?
No. All the way, oh, wait, all the way back. All the way back. Wait. See where it says RChain welcome data? Just change that.
To be just data, right?
Right, with no dot dot. The dot dot got the last real-time one that somebody did.
So at data, yeah?
Right. Whoa. What happened now? Do an up arrow. Let me see what did you type?
User not found. What
Go back up. Go back up. Let me look at the command again. Slash data at data. Well, we got errors this time, but why did we get errors?
Well, maybe it doesn't like the API things that I added. User not found.
False error. So we went to get the data for the user and we didn't find it. We didn't find the channel. How could that be?
Yeah, good question. User is Kip Blake here.
Let's look at it. Oh, that's a bogus data file.
Oh.
That was a sample created from the documentation.
Oh. Shall I use data 3?
Data 3 use, yeah. There's also a file in this directory from the last time we tested it, which is the RChain welcome data file. So we can use data 3 or RChain welcome data.
All right. But isn't that the one we just used a moment ago?
No, yeah, yeah, that is the one we used just a moment ago. It's the last time, when you ran it in this directory, it did that. But yeah.
Yeah, these look very different, the content.
Oh, yeah, RChain, that's stored the wrong stuff in it. So use
This
data.
one?
Data 3 is good.
All right, hang on. Data 3.
We should probably just remove the data. It's going to confuse us. That was the first data I tested with, which basically I got from the API documentation page. It wasn't real data. So, of course, it won't work for our stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I removed that. Okay, so name, channel. It got the name and the channel, and then it stopped.
Yeah, that might mean it. No, I don't see any messages here.
That's weird. Do a VI of the PHP file. A Vim, VI. Well, VI should work. Should run Vim.
Okay, let me go down here. This is the new stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. The last thing we got was it got the channel, right?
Yeah.
So it didn't get any. It didn't get to the post message at all.
I guess not. Although, I mean, I'm looking at the Slack here. I don't see any messages, but
Well, it would have echoed it out here
okay.
at the bottom if it had done this. Okay, the last thing it should. Okay, on the blank line just above there. The blank line above the post. Just say echo.
Wait a minute. VI. Let me see.
Escape U. Escape U. Undo.
Yeah. Okay. Control U works also. So now I need to insert. No, I am already inserted. Echo.
Echo. Text is $text.
Text is
$text. Semicolon. Quote semicolon. Right. Text. Yeah.
Text is text.
You know,
$1 or something.
$text. TEXT. Just like the line above.
Yeah. Semicolon.
Quote.
This should say text, not test, and get rid of the quote, I guess.
No, you need the quote.
Oh, so a quote here and a quote at the end before the semicolon?
Yeah.
All right.
Except that you got the quote. So you go back up there and type XP. XP will transpose it. XP. Oops. Still in insert mode. Yeah, I never leave it in insert mode. Some people do that. Okay. So that we'll see if we got there. Now, what was the last thing it typed before that? Hit escape. Get out of insert mode. It scares me.
Okay, I'm out.
Go up to the echo statement before this.
Okay.
Inviter. Okay, so it'll if there was an inviter, it'll echo the inviter here, right?
Yes. And here, echo channel.
Okay, right quit and run the curl command again. Let's see if we can figure out where we got to. The other thing we checked in here is we have a syntax checker. We can see that everything is highlighted properly, which means that our syntax is okay, more or less.
Okay, so exit VI, saving.
Colon WQ, right?
Do what? W?
Colon WQ, right quit.
Scrolling W.
Q. WQ.
WQ. Oh. Can I just do X?
I forget what X does.
WQ. Okay, right.
It's not the normal way. Okay, run again. Okay, now see, we got the channel output here.
Yeah.
Okay, we did not get an inviter.
Right.
And was there an inviter given up top? Event ID, there's no inviter. There's no inviter.
Right.
Okay. No, run it. Colon Q.
Hang on a minute. Let me.
You can try colon X, see what it does.
This one, right? Curl?
Yep, data 3. What?
Well, this is different.
What happened? We got the we didn't get any output. I don't understand. Closing connection. We got a 500 server error.
Okay.
So type PHP and Control R PHP. Never mind. You want to run it with PHP again. PHP script.
Okay. Where'd it go? Sorry, I could have typed it just as fast, huh?
Yeah. Well, you would do if you did a Control R PHP space, you would have found it.
All right.
First search. Okay, so this tells us we have a syntax error in line 97. And I was going to tell you about that because you took one of the slashes off the comment. It takes 2 slashes to make a comment.
Oh.
So now do a colon 97.
97. Hold it.
After you're in insert mode.
Get out of here.
Colon E bang. Just start over again. Colon E bang. Escape.
Escape.
Colon E bang.
Bang.
Colon E bang.
Colon E. All right, hang on. Escape and colon.
Edit. E bang. That force.
No.
E.
B as in boy.
E as in Edward. Edit. Bang.
Bang. Like that?
Yeah, that means it re-edits the file from scratch.
All right.
Okay, and you want to do :97? What did you do? How did
I
you
don't
get
know. Somehow it starts to, it must be my keyboard. Okay, so E, bang. And now I do a colon, and then I do 9, 7.
That worked. Okay, you see there's only one slash at the beginning there, and that's white. Okay, the comment should be blue.
Okay.
So insert a slash, escape.
Right, quit.
Yeah. Okay, that PHP ran without an error. So now we do curl.
Curl with data 3. Okay.
Looks better. But it still didn't get past channel. It got the channel, fine. Yeah. But it never got down to the inviter. There is no inviter. So it should have skipped that section. Okay, so we have to work our way back, putting echoes into the code to see where it failed. Okay, it got as far as channel, but did not get as far as the echo statement we put in.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. I thought it was VI. Hang on a minute. VI, RChain, search, echo, oops.
So do question mark enter? You want to go back to the last one? You want to go back to the last one?
The last echo?
Yeah.
All right, we do not get an inviter.
Okay, hold it right there. Let's look at this logic. With the echo channel we got. And then we say, if it's set, the inviter, we do this, else we do that.
Yeah, else we start with message.
We give the start message.
And that used to work.
Right. Oh, I see. Apparently, we're trying to enter a channel that doesn't have a message.
Say that again?
We're entering a channel that doesn't have a message. Colon quit.
Oh. Okay. So quit.
What? Well, we can't tell from, huh? Yeah, well, we have to look at what the output was from the curl. What was the channel name? Scroll up.
Okay. Experiments.
Bot experiments. Okay, is that one of the channels that you have a message for?
No.
That's why it didn't. That's why it didn't send a welcome message.
Well, that explains it, doesn't it? So should I create a new data file by doing something in the web browser now?
Yeah, yeah. You can, uh, if you, you know, uh, if you add yourself to a file that has a message, it will save the data, and you can use that. You run that again.
Right.
It'll welcome you again.
Okay, so now I just left identity and I'm going to join identity. Yes, join channel. And I've got 2 messages from Slackbot, which happens sometimes, but that means our old script up above is working. So now I switch back to, and what's the name of this data file?
Now, why do we have 2 of these running? We have 2 integrations running.
Yeah.
It's the one originally. It's the / RChain data.
Well, this one's empty now. That's weird. Or, sorry.
When we got the 500 error, it was empty. Because it got nothing. If you run PHP, it gets empty. But the one in the directory above is the live one.
Okay. So move ... no, copy. Let me copy it. CP ... welcome data. Is that what it's called? No.
RChain welcome data.
RChain welcome data to RChain welcome data.
No, welcome data, not welcome.
Oops. Okay, back it up. Welcome tab. Yes. Okay, and so we make it RChain welcome.
Just say dot.
Yeah. Okay. I could have done that too. Huh? Just dot.
Yeah. Okay. And for short files, just type cat. You don't have to do a less.
Just type tab.
Cat.
Cat. Oh, hold on. So just cat?
Well, you have to give the file name.
Yeah. RChain welcome data.
Okay, we can see there's no end of line at the end of it. That's no problem. We could put in a new line at the end, but it's not necessary. Most files, the line ends with a new line. Sometimes it's a problem usually, but in Linux, it's usually not. So now we want to run with that data, right?
Right.
Want to do a curl. And, you know, maybe we should have overwritten data 3 with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Because we don't, data 3 doesn't work anymore. I guess it's a test of a non-channel. Why are you going to the end?
I don't know. You don't have to.
Okay.
It worked. I see a message in Slack too.
Okay, so the only thing left to do is to copy it to the parent directory, and it's live.
Holy shit, it worked. Hang on a minute. Let me unshare or new share. So I want desktop 2, right? There. So now you're seeing my desktop, and it's called welcomebot, and we have our own icon.
Uh-huh.
And this is what Ian wanted. And so we don't have to do any stuff with our own bot. And now, oh no, now I have to copy it up above. So back here, let me clear that mess. So CP RChain welcome.php. And I can just do a dot here? Or is this enough?
That's enough. A dot wouldn't hurt. It would. I guess it won't help.
All right. CP RChain.
I usually do dot dot without a slash, but I guess it filled in the slash, huh?
Yeah, whatever. If I can just do dot dot, I'll do that.
Yeah.
All right. So now we've replaced the live one, and let me test this one. Leave Rolang, and back to channels and join Rolang. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Sometimes, now, I don't know why this happens, but sometimes it sends two messages and sometimes it doesn't. And I don't know why.
Well, we added a second integration, didn't we?
Yeah, maybe.
If we should probably delete the extra integration we added. I guess we had one. We had one integration that was supposed to use the special bot.
Right. All right. Let me try community, just to be sure that it's. Whoops. Leave community. Go to channels. Join community. Join channel. And we got two again.
Right. So go to integrations.
Oh, right. Oh, because we have that bot in here. Yeah. Slack API, welcome to this one. So just to be sure, this is the one that we want to deactivate, right?
The welcome to, right?
Yeah. So reinstall, add scopes. Oh, yeah, well, whatever. We'll worry about that later.
Where's the list of them? It should be able to delete it in the list of integrations, the list of triggers or whatever.
Okay, let's do it that way. Manage, no.
You want to get out of the welcome to. Oh, manage apps was the back arrow right there.
This one. So now we have welcome to, and if I click that,
you get there. Okay, so oh, you found it.
Yeah, all right, community. Leave community. Only one. Great. All right, I think we have it working.
Yep.
Just to show you the other thing that I found in the API. Hang on a minute. I want terminal. Do you see my terminal?
Yep.
Cat RChain PHP. Yeah. Let me draw this one. What I found was this link names is true, And if we do that, then putting just Jim Carver in there as opposed to all the markup, it gets rendered.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that was a pain. That was a pain trying to do.
exactly. And apparently it'll also work for channel names if you have the hash symbol there. So that's another nice little extra, but I'll fix that. I'll fix that some other time.
Link names doesn't do it.
What's that?
Link names doesn't do both, or what needs to be fixed?
Well, I only changed one message to test.
Oh,
And
but
now,
all the
yeah,
messages are sent. All messages are sent. With
yeah,
this on.
yeah. So, yeah, let me,
I see. You've done it the hard way, and
well, this one doesn't have the markup. And here I left the markup to like, make sure everything was working. So these two need to be edited and I can remove the markup, but that's nothing big.
right, they still work, right?
Yeah, it still works. Yeah, they both work actually. So with the markup works, with all this, like event, blah, blah. And without it works. So, okay. And this echo, we can just leave it here, right? It's not a problem.
No, I mean it's just for our own debugging.
Right.
This proves we got that far. That's all.
Okay.
And we get to look at the text just in case, which we,
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's one other thing. Yeah, I mean, was it here? No. Slash commands, bot users. Here, redirect URL, scopes, we did that. Yeah, this is it. If we want to, we can do this to increase our security and add an IP address range for DiviDAO. And I mean, that's something we could test it here, but it would be a good thing to do that when we install the live thing on production, I think, just to make Ian and everybody a little more secure.
Yeah, it was a little bit confusing to me whether they were on an outgoing, on a trigger thing. Okay, you're not. I guess that we're saying if we're going to leak it, we want to make sure that in case the API gets leaked, the API key gets leaked, we want to still make sure that only DiviDAO is allowed to
Exactly.
execute commands.
Yeah. So. So I don't know what the IP range is, but this is the IP of DiviDAO.org.
Right. It's always the same at this point.
Okay.
Of course, if we move it, that's another thing to change, to fix.
Right. Okay, well, that's something else that you will have to do because I don't have access to that bot. I only have access to the bots that I created.
I don't know if they can give me access. I mean, I have a statement of work, but I'm not an employee of the RChain.
Well, I'm just talking about our test Slack.
Oh, yeah, I don't have any permissions in it. I mean,
All right, but if we want to test, where is it? If we want to test this feature, then you have to edit the bot that you made. Because I don't have access to your bot. So for instance, if I go to manage, I see these bots. But if I go to welcome, I don't have the rights to edit it because it's not my bot.
I see.
Right. Whereas, well, we deactivated it. Well, no, Doorbot I do have access to because that's my bot. So I can do stuff here.
Yeah, well, Gary said we're admins, but we're not.
Ah, okay.
Admin.
Ah, okay. So if we were all admins, then we'd be able to do it. All right. Well, you know what? We'll worry about it some other time.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be interesting to test anyway, to ask Gary to make us true admins or something. All right. Hey, we have a working welcome bot with its own name and its own icon. So that's progress. Although actually, I'm not so thrilled with the icon now that I look at it. But
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell.
Yeah, and you can't actually. I see.
It's a welcome mat.
Then I think I'm gonna change the icon, but other than that, we're good. It's working.
All right, it's so I take it what is this?
Cool.
Can't get out of it.
We have a working bot, and also now I know how to update and test. That means I can fuss with it.
Sometimes my thing goes away and I can't take any options in the screen. I don't know why. I can't get out of full screen. Okay.
Yeah, like top somewhere.
Now fixed it. Weird.
Okay, then I'm going to exit out of here.
Okay, I was just going to look here. See.
Yeah, it's one of these that I used.
Yeah, I made
it comes with colors and welcome in different languages. But it doesn't really come across. They're all kind of brown.
Yeah, isn't that something, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe one like this one would work.
Well, maybe this one. This one has color in it at least. Or this one.
Um, I'm just, it's really tiny. I was just thinking this one might scale down better.
Which one? The one that's like a cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could try that one. Yeah, they're all brown. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The reason I chose the one I chose is because it has colors in it, but it's still kind of brown.
Well, I mean, the main thing is to be obvious what it is. I mean, the color is nice, but it has to really look like a welcome mat too, and you sort of have to be able to read it. That's why I'm thinking this really bold type, like in this corner, oops, might work better because you might be able to read it better.
Yeah.
I guess you just have to play with making these things small and see what they look like.
Yeah, but you're right. Something with a big, bold welcome is
likely to scale down, even something like this. I mean, it looks like a ratty old welcome mat, sort of.
yeah.
With a big bold welcome on it. It's not working. All right, Guy.
All right. Hey, thanks.
I don't know if it would work. It doesn't really look like a welcome mat.
Yeah, that'll never come through in that icon. But yeah, something.
Maybe you can crop this one. All right, Guy.
All right.
Success. You're on board.
Thanks. I'll
Official bot deployer.
yeah.
Do it another 10 times. It'll be easy.
So, well, as long as I write down all the commands, I'm okay. Good. I'll let you know if I update it again, and then we'll have a ready for prime time welcome bot for Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Ciao.
See you, Guy. I'm ready to take my nap now.
Okay. Enjoy. I do.